President William Ruto today led the country in the Mashujaa Day celebrations Kwale County edition. The president, who emphasized on the bottom-up economic transformation agenda in his speech, was in the company of DP nominee Professor Kithure Kindiki, among other leaders. As Jesse Rogers reports, the president steered clear of politics, making no direct mention of embattled former Deputy Rigathi Gachagua.
This year's Mashujaa Day kicked off in style in Kwale County, hosted in the newly refurbished Kwale Stadium. High-level dignitaries, senior government officials and Kenyans from all walks of life trooped in their numbers in County 002 for this year's celebrations, whose theme is centered on affordable housing. Government leaders, Parliament speakers Moses Wetangula and Amason Kingi, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, governors, including the host governor Fatuma Achani, were present. President Ruto was conspicuously seated next to nominated Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki, a clear indication of the executive's intention to move on from embattled former DP Rigathi Gachagua, who was a no-show in Kwale. Sticking with the theme of affordable housing, a check of 720 million was handed over to Juakali artisans from Kibra who have been contracted under the housing program.
To recognize its comprehensive affordable housing program that delivers decent, dignified, sustainable and affordable homes while creating jobs across the housing value chain and ultimately driving the economy.
And when the host governor took the stage,
tunashukuru kwa muda mfupi kwa zile barabara ambazo pia zimeweza kuboreshwa ndani ya municipality ya Kwale na vile vile pia Diani.
Abraham Kithure Kindiki.
Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, before welcoming the president to speak, acknowledged the presence of nominated Deputy President Kindiki.
Deputy President Muteule, Professor Kithure Kindiki.
The president championed the programs under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, touching on the digital economy, agriculture, among others. He assured farmers that the government would avail fertilizer at the same rate of 2,500 Kenya shillings.
We have just concluded the process of procuring the next consignments of fertilizer and assure them that the fertilizer that we have will continue to retail at 2,500 as we committed ourselves.
Home ownership and financial independence was a clarion call as he emphasized the progress made under the affordable housing program, adding that 4.4 billion shillings is set to be disbursed to various SMEs supplying goods under the program.
Jemima Nyaboke, a businesswoman living with disability in Nairobi, has saved 650,000, steadily and surely bringing herself closer to home ownership.
With this year's celebrations coming to an end right here in Kwale Stadium, it's proper to note that President William Ruto steered off politics, bearing in mind it has been a heated few weeks in the political space. Next year's celebrations will be held in Homa Bay County. Jesse Rogers reporting from Kwale County for KTN News.
This year's Mashujaa